Okay, gonna go ahead and call a special board meeting to order, and ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Roll call, please.
Trustees Kashaba,
Present.
Saturn,
Present.
Nierdowski,
Present.
and Graffia.
Present.
Supervisor Fleming?
Fleming.
Sorry.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it is. Supervisor Sweeney.
Present. All right, public comment, if anyone would like to speak, I just asked that they step up to the microphone so we could get a good as far as the sound goes for the video. Is there any public comment? Okay, seeing none, move on to item 4 on the agenda. In your board packets last week, you had a proposed RFP for audit firms for Elk Grove Township starting next year. So this was just an initial draft. We had talked about that, I think, 2 months ago or last month, about just drafting something out the board could review as just a starting point that we could publish and send out to accounting firms so that the board could interview new firms starting next year. So with that, I'll open it up. If anybody had any comments, any questions or things they'd like to change, if we needed more time to review it, with that, I'll open it up.
Why haven't we heard from the current firm giving us the financial statements for review?
It's on the agenda for this September meeting.
But when were they completed?
And you go back and look at the dates. We
Approximately.
actually have a meeting, 2 weeks ago, we got the audit letter, something like that, the audit firm letter. So we have a meeting with them next week, I believe it's the next week, to sit down and just talk about everything, and then we'll have it's set to be on the agenda for September.
Okay.
Do we need some more time to review this? We have some time to hire a new firm. Usually May or June is when an audit typically is started for us, so we have a little bit of time if the board would like some more time to review.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll just have a motion to table this, the RFP for audit firms until next month.
So moved.
I second it.
Moved by trustee Kashaba, seconded by trustee Nierdowski. Any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, so next item of business, authorization for payroll and bills. We'll open it up. Any questions, concerns about the bills?
Can I make a motion that one of the checks be pulled from the register so we can discuss it separately?
Yep, just which one?
I believe it's 69839.
69.
I have no problem with that bill.
Six.
I made a motion. Do you want to
Hold on,
second
hold on,
it?
let me just find it so we know what it is. 69839, all right, it's for the purchase of 7 laws and duty handbooks as reimbursement to trustee Kashaba for the purchase of 7 books. So, motion was made just to consider it separately. So I'm assuming you mean just vote on the rest of the bills and then go back and
That's
consider
correct,
that one?
yes.
Okay, motion was made to consider it separately. Is there a second? I will second that. So any discussion about that?
Well, actually, that's a great tool. If you guys don't want to pay for it, I'll pay for it myself for my personal use.
Well, and that's fine. All we're doing right now is just determining whether or not the board would like to decide on that separately. So we can go back and discuss the bills.
Well, we
but-
can discuss why he believes this was
Fair enough.
wrong.
All right, so,
I would not like to decide it separately.
okay, so, is there any discussion? We'll take a vote on it. Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Kashaba?
Read what she said.
I'm sorry.
Say again what she said.
Basically, a
We
motion.
are
it's a-
not
it's
going
a-
to
no,
take it
no,
separately.
the motion is Bob. So basically, so the motion is to remove that particular bill and consider it separately. If you vote no, you're against that. If you
Okay,
vote
I
yes, you're for
realize
it.
that. I just didn't know that we were
Okay.
talking about the second one, nay.
Okay. Roll call, please.
Okay, Saturn,
Nay.
Nierdowski,
No.
and Graffia.
Yes.
Supervisor Sweeney?
Yes. Okay, so we have the bills, so we're gonna consider them all together. I will open it up for discussion. Any discussion?
I'm fine with all of them.
Okay?
Is there anything that I'm not aware of that gives an individual trustee the authority to spend money for the board or for anything else as far as the organization is concerned? Several months ago, one of the trustees had a problem where she went to a meeting and she wanted to be reimbursed for it, and she asked for us to consider that not a professional courtesy. We paid for that after the fact. I don't see anything here, and I'm not aware of anything that would allow a trustee to be able to buy something like this.
Just a minute, what was this meeting?
There was a meeting several months ago that, I think that it was you that you had
A
gone to the
talk
meeting.
meeting or something,
I,
or a
I'm sorry, I
TOI
really,
meeting?
it may have been, yeah, and it was
Those
after
are
the
always
fact.
covered.
Those are always covered.
We specifically voted on it after the fact.
I don't understand what you
A
mean.
local talk or toy meeting, you
The-
don't have to.
I understand that. For some reason or another, there was a meeting that you attended that you hadn't asked for reimbursement prior to the meeting, and we approved that after the fact.
The point is that you don't pay for it until you go to the meeting.
I understand that.
You never have to ask for prior.
All right, so,
Okay.
so, just a minute. So
Okay.
your
All right, trustee
complaint is,
Kashaba has the floor, and then we'll just move down the line, and then.
all right, so you're saying that I somehow just wanted to pay for some law handbooks for the elected officials just for fun?
I have absolutely no idea why you wanted to pay for them.
Because I got them at a
don't know.
discount from
I-
TOI.
And there's also a bill in this particular month's bills where, was it the supervisor or was it someone in administration ordered 4 books?
Yes, Paul.
By the way, there are more than 4 of us.
Well, Paul bought 4.
Okay.
I bought
So
7.
there were 4, 7, there are 8 of us, we're over our quota, and I'm not aware, somebody tell me that I'm wrong.
Just a minute. I do want to ask, you acted like I was supposed to get permission to get them, and apparently thought I was supposed to defer to Paul.
No, I didn't think that you were supposed to defer
All
to
right, what
Paul.
was
What
I-
I'm saying is there anything within the budget that allows us as board members to buy stuff and then to ask to be reimbursed
If
for it?
it's in dues and subscriptions, which is in the budget, and we do get these new handbooks every 3-4 years whenever they're updated, I wasn't doing it for fun.
Well, just as information, to Bob's point, there is, yes, the budget's one thing, but Bob is right, that trustees, I should say, because the supervisor is a board member, but trustees don't have the authority to act unilaterally to make purchases for the township board. It's not a matter of whether the handbooks are a useful tool. I agree that they are. It doesn't matter what the purchase is. It matters the process in which it was done. And it's a bad precedent to allow a trustee, which they don't have the authority to, like I said, incur an expense unilaterally, to not come to the supervisor and say, this is a good thing.
So we
I can get a
defer to
discount."
you.
Yes, the
I don't
supervisor.
think, I'm
the
not sure if
supervisor
that's true.
has
I think it's
the
up to the
state-
board.
The state law, I mean, I'm just saying that, yes, if you came ahead of time and wanted to bring it to the board, and brought it to me, we put it on the agenda, we could discuss it. There's a process, not after the
Did
fact.
Paul bring it to you that he purchased 4 of them at a higher price than what I
I
did?
talked to, yes, I mean, at $3.50 per book for the 4,
All right,
yes.
I do want to say something. Mm-hmm. If he, Mr. Angraffia, feels that I was so out of line to purchase these books because I was just trying to get money that I paid out, apparently, I can take them back. If the book that you got was one that I purchased, please give it back to me. There's a township called Elk Township that was devastated by tornadoes earlier in the year. I gave them a personal donation of $500 because they were so devastated. And I happen to know that they could not afford to get these books. So if you'd like to give them back to me, I will send them to them as a donation. All right? So if the book you got was from me, please give it back to me, okay?
So then you're
So I
pulling,
can
you're pulling,
donate
the- you're
it.
pulling your request for reimbursement?
Of course.
No, I am happy to get the book, duly noted what everyone said, it's been done, maybe we'll do it next time differently. I make a motion to approve all the bills.
Okay, a motion was made to approve the bills. Is there a second?
I second it.
Seconded by trustee Nuredowski. Any further discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Trustee Kashaba,
Aye.
trustee Saturn,
Aye.
trustee Nuredowski,
Aye.
trustee Graffia,
No.
supervisor Sweeney.
No. Okay, the ayes have it. The bills will, as presented, will be paid. Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn into executive session to discuss real estate, 401 West Golf, and potential litigation regarding the property?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Kashaba. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by trustee Ingraffia. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. What time is it?
7:12.
7:12.
Why are we gonna be here?
Are we supposed to discuss it?
Okay, gonna go ahead and call the special board meeting back to order and ask the deputy clerk to call the roll.
Trustees Kashaba,
Present.
Saturn,
Present.
Nuredowski,
Present.
Graffia,
Present.
supervisor Sweeney.
Present. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So
Can I
moved.
make a comment first?
Please.
The last meeting and this meeting, I don't want to get paid for,
Okay.
okay?
Logistically, we'll have to talk about that because Erica already processed the, did you write down last week's meeting?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so
She paid.
then she already paid it because she processed it that week. So just don't put down for this week, and then you'll have to put
The
down.
next meeting?
The next meeting, just don't request.
Okay.
But I appreciate that, Dale, thank you. Anything else? Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved by trustee Kashaba,
Second.
seconded by trustee Saturn. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.